Hello gamers, Matt Lemke here with another box breaking. In today's box breaking, we are going to take a look at Dwarven Hold from Mantic Games, Dead Rising. An ancient evil stalks the Dwarven realms. This is a game of skill and cunning. And when you open it up, inside you see that you have a few sprues of, looks like all skeletons. The rule book, which we'll take a look at here in a second. You have some dwarves, and we'll get a close-ups on these figures here in a second. Also, some D6s that are loaded. I like loaded dice; they're fun. A Kings of War flyer, a Kings of War business card with a promo code on it, Mantic points. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start by looking at the tiles because they're going to probably be the fastest thing. I don't know very much about the game. I don't know how it's played. Well, these are punch-outs. Wow. I didn't know that at all. I thought this was a little bit more of a tile-based game. So maybe we'll start by taking a quick look at the rules. Real quick. Like, maybe there's a quick start rules in here. Starting the game, playing the game. Nope, scenarios though. The game components are on the back, so you can always inventory them. What I want to know is, we'll take a look at the back of the box real quick. It's a two-player game. That's what I wanted to know. And it takes anywhere from 15 to 60 minutes. So you look at these tiles. One thing I can tell you right now that I like about them is they don't have a texture on them. They're smooth. They're high glossed, and there's a good amount of art. They went the extra mile of adding the depth with the colors in like the things of the magma. And these all do punch out, and they punch out fairly easily. Corners might be a little bit stiff on some of these because of their shape, and that's to be expected on some of these, but that's a punch out. And then your different scenarios are going to have different map layouts. Like some of these are only 1-inch squares by as much as 3 inches long, and then you've got like barrels and stuff that you can move around the dungeon. Looks like you have different runes. Some numbers for the runes. Looks like dead. This must be a monster token of where a monster's at that you don't know what it is, type of thing. And another tile. So now, let's get down to some of the nitty-gritty. These are pretty much, it looks like, snap together models, which in my opinion is all you need for a board game. Even most miniatures games, really, you don't need anything more than a snap together model. The detail's nice. One thing I like about the dwarves is their beards are going to be full of not necessarily so much detail, but they're going to be easy to highlight and brush and give character to. Looks like most of these guys have warhammers. That looks like a goblin's head. Oh no, that's a dog's head. Ha! That's a dog. That's funny. And then on this side we have... Oh wow, you get to pick your hammer. Check that out. For this guy. I think that's kind of cool. Oh, and there's a third hammer over here. Nice. And then we're going to look at some of the skeletons. Let's see if I can't zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I can zoom out. The detail on these skeletons is nice. And something I noticed about the Dwarven or the Mantic Games product lines is, check this out. This is a sword. I'm not going to worry too much about snapping it because, well, I'm having a hard time snapping it. Look at that. And it's actually breaking down here. It's not breaking the sword. Now watch it with a spear. Snaps off at the base. Now, I mean, I'm sure if I fold this in half, I can snap it. There's a snapping point to it. But look at that. That's pretty much a recurve bow. And it pretty much snaps back into place. So the quality on their plastics for their models is excellent. There's a lot of skeletons. It looks like there's a little skeletal monster here. It's 2 parts that you have to put together. So there's a little bit of assembly before you can play the game, but the skeletons are already white. Take a look at the leader section. Check this guy out. He's got a skull. This might be a lich. Maybe I'll use this for a D&D character that I'm playing. Convert him into an Arenal elf. Kind of has that look. Hey, I should look at Mantic cells for that. Never thought of that. And then you have an identical sprue to the first skeleton sprue. So the Dwarven Hold box set actually comes with about 20 skeletons, I believe. Is it on the back? Oh, they are different sprues. So I have to take a better look at see what's different here. It comes with a dwarf sprue of 5 warriors, which would be this sprue. A dwarf shield breaker sprue, which would be the guys with the convertible axes. And then it comes with a skeleton sprue of 10 warriors. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it would be this one. And on here is a skeleton hound, which is this little dude here. And then you have a skeleton sprue with 2 warriors on it, one of which is a really cool, unique looking warrior. And you have a revenant sprue, which is 10 revenants, a skeleton hound, and a pit of souls. So that must be the pit of souls. I'm not really sure what the difference is between the revenants and the skeletons, but you get quite a bit in here. There is a little bit of work to do. Most of the models are snapped together. But I really kind of can't wait to play. Maybe I'll make my boys read this today because they don't have school. Again, this has been Matt Lemke with Through Gamer Goggles and a box breaking of Dwarf King's Hold, The Dead Rising from Mantic Games. Thank you and have a good day.